This goes way back, around 2005 when I got a call from Microsoft. And when I was speaking with them during the hiring process, I was told I'll be working on MSN, Microsoft Network. And if you think about Microsoft, it's not a company, it's a behemoth. And each product line operates like a company having its own P&L or a business unit. Windows was its own business unit. SQL Server competing with Oracle was its business unit.
This episode's guest is Mahesh M. Thakur, a trailblazing AI leader who is helping to shape the future in highly influential ways. A former Wunderkind who was one of the youngest talents to build and scale an artificial intelligence product at Microsoft. He has driven AI, helped scale products, and skyrocketed customer bases and revenue, not only at Microsoft, but also at Amazon, Intuit, and GoDaddy, where he fueled 20% growth in their $600 million productivity P&L, profit and loss. He's pioneering generative and agentic AI. Agentic AI makes autonomous decisions and performs tasks without human intervention. These innovations are rewriting how teams align and thrive. Now a global leader, advisor, and investor, Mahesh sparks genius in navigating tomorrow's challenges, guiding leaders to boldly use AI to align teams, reculture, and lead. Wow, Mahesh, welcome to Reimagining Humanity's Future and Yours.
David, such a pleasure and what an honor to be on your show today. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. I've really been looking forward to this. And in this first segment, we're going to look at symptoms that leaders and teams experience, but might not recognize as indications that AI is needed or AI is being improperly used. But first, Mahesh, how did you get interested in AI and its impacts on business leaders, cultures, and revenue in the first place?
Sure, David, what a great question. When I think about my own journey, David, I did not know, but I was secretly recruited into this. This goes way back, around 2005 when I got a call from Microsoft. And when I was speaking with them during the hiring process, I was told I'll be working on MSN, Microsoft Networks.
Yeah.
MSN.com was one of those most used services, whether it was weather or horoscope or looking at search results. MSN was a widely visited site and a very good product. That's what I went into. And then little did I know, Microsoft had ambitions to become one of the world's biggest search engines and compete with Google. And that's how I got to start my journey back in the day. And AI, back in the day, we would call it machine learning models, ML
Right.
models. So I got into the whole role of product management where we are building this world's most competitive search engine, and it's powered by hundreds, if not thousands, of machine learning models. And when you put those models together, what you have there is what is now known as the AI, or the intelligence layer. So that's how my journey started. And I didn't have any time to adjust or respond to that kind of a change. I was just drinking from the fire hose soon as I went into Microsoft and building a very large system. And if you think about Microsoft, it's not a company, it's a behemoth. And each product line operates like a company having its own P&L or a business unit. Windows was its own business unit. SQL Server competing with Oracle was its business unit. And Microsoft Office, also called Microsoft 365, is its own unit. So that's how online search, or OSD, that's what we would call it, online search division, was also its own business unit, which would think, operate, act very differently. So, David, to your other question about cultures, that's how I became interested in the culture of deeper cultures, micro cultures. So, if you asked me about Windows, that division or business unit would ship a product once in 2 years, once in 3 years. And here we are in Microsoft Bing, shipping products every day, every week. What a huge difference in how those teams were structured, how decisive they were, and how they were quickly accelerating innovation to compete with the likes of Google and Yahoo 20 years ago.
Mm, great answer. So basically, you were thrown into the deep end of the pool. So,
Absolutely. And I loved every moment of it. I
yeah,
absolutely loved every moment of it.
marvelous.